Who's ready for the best damn podcast of their life on a Sunday? Welcome to the Local Pundit. I am Josh Anthony. This is your Wrexham daily news and update show and transfer news today because we got some rumors that are swirling around. As you can see on the thumbnail, it says buckle up. I wanted to put the F word in there, but I didn't think that was appropriate because you know what? It is a family show. It is a family show. Yes, we got some news to talk about. I'm going to get his name. I'm going to screw his name up completely. Ben Sheaf or Sheaf? Ben Sheaf or Sheaf? I don't know. Do you Sheaf or you Sheaf? I don't know. About Ben Sheaf from Peter O'Rourke. This is the Coventry midfielder that I came out of nowhere. I think 24 hours ago. Got news on him. Got news on Zak Vyner. We got news on Kenny McLean. Norwich City midfielder Andrew Irving. Jordan James. Yeah, we got a lot of news. Buckle up. And by the way, tomorrow, the deadline day show is going to be absolutely T-City. You should definitely not miss it. It's just first on this show, we like to entertain and have fun, and that's what we're going with tomorrow. And we also like to talk a little bit about football too. But Aaron is planning something big for everybody, and he will not be. If he's challenged by our young man, by Ken, he will come and deliver, and I guarantee he's going to deliver too. Patty's going to be jumping in also tomorrow, maybe early doors if things happen early. So we're going to have you all fully covered in the whole world, and I'll be around too. I'll be lurking like my boy here, like my boy BJ. What's going on, BJ Fort? How are you? Yes, always lurking in the background. My guy, Esteban's in the house. David Carr's in here. And Sealord says, let's effing go. Monday Madness almost upon us. Yes, buckle up, says Sean Bartlett. Yes, good morning, Josh and everyone. Free Pugs. Spanky's in here. Victor's in here. Chicky's in here. Andrew White. So much to be done. Yes. So much to be done in 24 hours, and I think we're going to stretch that elastic band to its maximum. It's going to be a super wedgie of work they're going to be done. We're going to get our done. But today, yes, quickly. Sorry, my shit just went down here. There we go. Quickly. What's great about this is that we got the W yesterday, so we get to enjoy this going into the transfer window and going into the international break, which I hate, but I want to get our players back to full fitness. So yes. Anyways, smash that like button, subscribe to the Local Pundit. 3001. We can do this. Let's go. Come on, 3000. Gotta hit benchmarks here. Can't fall behind. Share that out. Become a member. And that makes sure you subscribe to the channel. Get those bells on because we go live like that. You know how we do it here. Shoot the rehearsal as always. And Victor says, cannot wait to see our final squad. Started my football manager run. Me too. I agree with that. Rumors are everywhere. And deadline day is 7 p.m. UK time tomorrow. No, not the normal 11 o'clock. That's right. We've adjusted for that too. And crazy developments today. Yeah, it says Carol and HR. And let's go. Did you see my posts in the Discord? No. Application. You're on thin ice, though. You're definitely on thin ice. Okay. Let's talk about what we need to talk about today. So we're going to talk about Ben Sheaf or Sheaf. I don't know. I'm going to say Ben Sheaf. How's that? Ben Sheaf. I'm going to say Ben Sheaf. Understood. Wrexham have agreed a fee with Coventry for midfielder Ben Sheaf, who is set for talks and a medical. Now, who is Ben Sheaf? Well, he is the Coventry City captain, 6'1" midfielder. Wears the number 14 shirt, plays CDM and central midfield role right there. 27 years old. Has not featured so far this season. 7 minutes played so far. What's going on there? Did somebody come in that I don't know about? I don't know this team so much. Does Lampard not like him? I don't know. I looked at his stats last year. I thought he was rather good. I just watched 10 minutes of him on YouTube. So, and there he is right there, Ben Sheaf. They're saying he is 7 million euros. That's about 6.5 million pounds, maybe 6 million pounds right there. Jesus, I hate all these stupid ads. But he hasn't featured at all this season. So, 27 years old. He's an English defensive midfielder. He plays right on that back line, right where that Matty James role is. Got injured first game off the bench. Okay, so why are we going after the injured player? Why are we going after the injured player? Is he fully injured? Is he back? I don't know. I vote you say his name different every time. Okay, I'll do that. He's good, but the hit on him is he likes to collect injuries, it seems. Well, we don't like injuries. Okay, but there he is right there, 7 million pounds. I have a little more detail on him. I'll pull that down I did do some research today. Who is Ben Sheaf? Central midfielder, plays central midfielder, central defensive midfielder. He is the captain. He came through Arsenal's academy. Okay, came through Arsenal Academy, and he's known for his technical skills. Of my vision of the 10 minutes I just watched of him, outside of the boot, through ball pass, controlling, likes a little bit of a tackle. But yes, I like the style of play. He looked like he had a little bit about him in regards to the fact his passing ranges, left foot, right foot, was spraying the ball out wide. We like that. We know we need that too in our team. And he looked mobile. He looked like he had some legs about him too. Now, central defensive midfielder, right now, currently, we have one. We have one that Parkinson is willing to play. And we don't have a sub that's coming in. We don't have a sub that's coming in, as it showed. The last 2 or 3 games, Parkinson has not subbed our midfield at all. He's run them into the ground. Now, granted, it worked out yesterday. I think we need 3. I think we need 3 in the midfield. And yes, Sean Bartlett, I think he's a great passer too. I just saw him. I just saw his passing. He has great passing skills. Now, from what I see, technical. Okay, there was a little bit more about this guy, Ben Sheaf. All right, loan spells at Stevenage and Doncaster before moving to Coventry City in 2020. Initial loan and made it permanent in 2021. Established himself as a key leader and eventually the club captain. Parkinson likes to collect captains. Parkinson is like that guy, just going out just collecting captains. We got the Bolton captain. Now we'll get this guy captain. Just captains all over the Cody. Captain. Just collecting captains. Like it's gonna be another notch on his belt. Another captain. There we go. Bring him in. So okay, style of play. He's a deep lying midfielder, which we need. We need that guy. In fact, I think we need him. I know Matty James had a really good game yesterday. Had a really good game. But we need someone to push him. He can't just be Matty James. Doesn't look like Evans is in the cards. Now, we have a lot of business to do. Is Evans going to stay? He's going to go. I don't know. But we don't have no coverage at that in the middle of the park there. 0. And if he's not going to take Evans and have him play, not make him play. But we need players at this level that can grow with us. At 27 years old, he's in his pomp, and he can go out there and he can do a job. He can do a job. Coventry City were very good last season. Okay, here we go. Key traits for him. He's got a head on him. He is a controlled passer. He regularly keeps an 85 to 90% pass accuracy, dictating the tempo from deep lying midfield. His spraying and passing, what you talked about. He is a ball winner. He is strong in his duels, as you saw the stats right there. He does read the play well, and he breaks up other opposition counters. We need that too, because we get caught on the break a little bit because our wingbacks, our Kakache, Barney, and Longman are pushed up forward. And that leaves a lot to be desired in the middle of the park that we need to break up play, especially later on in the games if we're holding on to a lead or chasing a lead. So that puts a lot. All right, Josh, I think it's Sheaf, rhymes with leaf. Okay, we'll do the best we can. Josh Anthony, never heard of her? No, I never heard of her, Aaron, you bastard. Okay. Aaron's got something good planned tomorrow. I'm so pumped. I'm just 6 to midnight over it. It's over. It's awesome. I love it. Okay, back to let me focus here. Aaron, don't throw me off, Aaron. Don't throw me off, Aaron. I will fight you left-handed, I swear. Okay. Progression machine. No, I was saying before I move on. Yes, our midfield has to do a lot more work because they're being put out. Our wingbacks are put out of position, and they need to cover and break up play a lot more. So if he does that well, awesome. Progression machine. Comfortable carrying the ball forward? Yes, we need that. Splitting lines with sharp passes through. Just saw about 10 minutes of that too. Yes. Putting the ball through to a Ryan Hardy or a Sam Smith or even a Windass when he's back, who likes to play that ball. Well, I cannot wait to get back. Jesus H. I cannot wait to get him back. And whoever else is signed too. Putting balls over the top, possibly to go to Big Kiefer Moore, Big Bloody Kiefer Moore. Doesn't just taking it. A physical presence. He's 6'1", good energy, good stamina. You want that 6'1" midfield right there. It's not as big as center half, but a 6'1" guy is about, I don't know if he's my size, 6'2", but you want that intensity in the middle of the park right there. You can't lose that. And having a big guy in the middle of the park, having a presence before your back line, awesome. I like it. Leadership qualities, he's the fucking captain of Coventry, okay? And Lampard, I don't know, he maybe doesn't like him. I don't know. I don't, because Lampard, this is Lampard's position. Lampard played this position and he's the manager of Coventry. So this is his role. So if he's letting him go, not playing this season, I want to know who's playing that now. Can someone tell me who is playing? Who is playing currently right now for him? Injury prone greatness is wasted money on the bench. Herschel Walker. There you go. Wow. There's going to be explosions tomorrow. Brian Burton says, who has the courage to say we will be in the final playoff? Brian, before the season started, I said we'll be in the playoffs. We will. We'll be in the playoffs, and we're going up. We're going up. Ben Jacobs says the deal has been agreed for Sheaf for £6.5 million. Says BJ Ford. Hold on 1 second. Let me look up some Ben Jacobs here. Ben Jacobs. 8 minutes ago. Are we breaking news here? Let's go. Bob. There we go. BJ. We breaking news. Here we go. Wrexham have agreed a £6.5 million deal to sign Coventry City midfielder Ben Sheaf. Must be for cover. Says, look at this asshole here. Dave, why don't you go kiss my ass? There he is, right there. Ben Jacobs is reporting that we have agreed the £6.5 million fee. That was 8 minutes ago. All right, there we go. That was 8 minutes ago. No, just for men. You're wrong. It was just now. We're breaking news here. So we're still breaking news. Listen, injury prone, not injury prone. Let's just roll with it. We don't know how injury prone is he. What is his injury record? If somebody can send me a link to his injury record, let me know. Okay, a little bit back more to his stats. So if that is happening, okay, 6.5. I'll take 6.5. I'll take it. That's what he's worth anyways. Okay, let me see what else is going to. The captain, we talked about that. Balance profile, not just a destroyer. He can switch play, recycle possession, and steady the game when under pressure. Well, that's my best stat I think we can have right there on him. Is that we have been frantic. With the ball, not being able to someone to step on the ball, breathe, look around, and pick a pass. Get control of the match. That's been in 3 matches now that we haven't been able to do that consistently. Excuse me. But this is a guy we need. We need a guy like that to do that. So sent the injury record here. Where? I don't know where it is. But anyway, okay. So how is he going to fit? He's going to slot right in to Parkinson's position, the tactics. He's going to sit right in. He's going to take that role of the central defensive midfielder that Matty James is playing. I like it. He's going to have a creative guy next to him. He'll have a destroyer next to him too. But, it's not that he's not combative, but this is getting over the line. Good. I mean, if everyone says he's the guy that's injury prone, look at our injury record anyways. I mean, we have our whole team is the MASH squad at this point. Honestly, the only good news from coming out yesterday, not good news other than the W about Danny Ward, is that he was getting chicken nuggets yesterday and he had his arm in a sling and he was able to do that. So that's a good thing. You want to go into the injury record? Our whole team has been a MASH unit. So it's going to happen either way, but coverage here. I like this signing. If this is going over the line, we'll know within the next 24 hours for sure, literally, if this is going to happen. So strap in, buckle up. Yeah. There's more to gain than to lose here. And I know, when did this community start to go full negative about just like, well, he's injury prone, we don't want him. You know what? I'm not having it. So I'm not having it. What we gain, captain level performances, which is what Parkinson likes to have. More control, more depth. He has championship experience, and he has a balance of grit, and he can replace some of the players that I think that are on the bench right now that Parkinson does not trust in this level of environment of the championship. So we want a calm guy in the middle of the park, heady, great passer. This is it. So there you go. Okay, Carol in HR says the injury stuff doesn't matter. He basically 2.5. George Evans is. He's miles ahead of anyone we have in the midfield now. Thank you. All right, Nikki D. Nikki D says Sheaf 23, 24, 2,900 minutes, 24, 23, 2,500 minutes, 24, 25, 2,500 minutes. If we had him for a third of the season, better than nothing. He's a great footballer. Done. There you go. Kim, he's one of the best, if not the passing midfielders in the championship. He tackles hard. Kim likes him, all in. Kim is all into it. And did he choose Leicester? I don't know. Is that done deal? I don't know what it is. Did he actually choose Leicester? No. Anyways, all right. Looks like Ben Sheaf is getting over the line for $6.5 million. Wait for the medical. Wait for the terms to be agreed. The terms are agreed. That's just going in for Ben Jacobs. We'll see. So yes. What else is going on? What say you? Do you want Ben Sheaf to come in? Sheaf. I'm going to say it different ways every single time, twice a time if I need to. Steve Barton doing Steve Barton things. Limited yesterday. I dare you, double dog dare you to limit Steve Barton on what he wants to do. I dare you. I dare you, Steve Barton. I dare them to do that again. Steve Barton thinks we're going to win 10 on the bounce, by the way. Who said he played 30 minutes last year? Is that not? No, it's not true. 23, Marcus. Last week? All right, anyways, moving on. All right, that's the one that's going through. So Ben Sheaf, we talked about that. The other one that's poking around here too is not. We're in for midfielders and defenders. That's where we're at. But I'm going to start with another defender here. We've had a bid rejected for this guy by Bristol City. Don't know anything about him. Zak Vyner. He's 28 years old, center half, Kenya international. 2.5 million euros. So he's made 4 appearances this season so far. Plays for Bristol City. He plays across that back line, but mostly on the right. He's a right footer. So I think this is the coverage or pushing for max. Don't know much about this player, but he is playing for Bristol City. And, I think we had a bid rejected on him. We don't know if this one was over the line. I think we need another Doyle on the other side. Max is good. Brunt's great. Max is great. Brunt's great. But we need someone to push and move forward. We need someone to push them forward, or at least to, I'd say, get in front of them. Doyle's amazing, by the way. But so Zak Vyner, don't know much about him. Apparently, we're in for him. We're looking at him. We had a bid rejected. Bristol City did not want to let him go. I think we bid about £2 million about that. So we'll keep an eye on that one. All these things will unravel. We're gonna know the story by the end of tomorrow. Trust me. So this is the Robin Star is in his final years of his contract, which is good. You want to get it. This is on TalkSport here. Parkinson is keen to continue the summer spending spree. There it is. Of course it is. But he's 28 years old. Let me look a little bit right here. Going back, I just want to see where he played. Bristol City. He played for Bristol City. Loan. I don't know about this player too much in regards to the profile of him. I want a center half. He's 28. He does play for Bristol City. He does know the championship, but I don't know if we're going to make another splash signing in defense. I think we'll make a signing similar to this, whether it be Zak Vyner or someone else. But, all right, Carol, I don't know this. So thank you this is why I love this community. Vyner is a stud. They want 5 M's. He's not quite worth that, but close. He's Parky's guy, so I say pay it. All right, is he that good? Carol, is he good? Jeffy G backs it up. Okay, Jeffy G is backing it up. Habs is backing it up. He's really good, and their team want to keep him. Okay. The rumors are rumoring. I don't know much about him. Let me look him up on FotMob real quick too. Sorry, still fighting the cold here. Zak Vyner. Sorry that. Here we go. He's 5'10". I don't like that. He is 5'10". He's 5'10", 28, right footer, plays center half, right back. He's played 4 matches, started 4 matches so far this season. He's played 360 minutes, 7.2 rating. Okay. I mean, I said I don't know much about him. If he's a guy you guys and gals like, I do think we need coverage back there. Does he replace Max? The guys that know about him in the chat, guys and gals that know about him in the chat, does he replace Max? Is that what you're looking for here, or are you looking for coverage? Let me know. The Jack Robinson rumors popped up again today. Would personally prefer Vyner, more dynamic. Okay, I'm gonna listen. I should have done a little bit more research on Vyner, but I didn't. I was looking at some other things. I was looking at the Ben Sheaf stuff. But look, I think we need coverage in that right side, whether it be a starting over Max over there or not. If this is the guy you guys like, if this is a guy that Parkinson's looking at, you got to trust the process, and I'm into it. Marcus has come down. Vyner come down to Wrexham, and the fans want him to stay. But Bristol City not worrying that much about our offer. He's got 1 year left on his contract, Sealord, which means we get him short. Nice shave, Chief. I shaved yesterday. Come on, Steve. I shaved yesterday. And thank you for that super chat, my friend. Steve Barton's trying to go for lettuce of the whole year, by the way. Carol said he's considered vital, but Bristol, but they are not in a bind. They know they can't keep him, but are just trying to squeeze as much as they can. All right. So we get him for 3 M's. Fuck it. Do it live. Here we go. Ruth says, countdown is on. We're 10 minutes away from the final 24 hours of waiting in the transfer window. Buckle up, says Ruth H. Yes. Possibly would be a good battle. He's referring to who would be the starter, Max or Vyner. Okay. I'm gonna check him out as soon as I get out of here. I think this guy starts as Nicky D. Okay. And I'd say he'd have to go into the starting 11. Too good to sit on the bench. He's that good. Okay. He's that good. Let's do it. Bring him in then. I think he starts over Max or maybe rotate. It's close. Definitely raises the floor. Good. Tab says Bristol rejected the initial bid of £1.75 million, and we're going in for another bid. We'll get him. Believe in Harvey. We're not going to get outbid. We're not going to get outbid, and we're not going to put over a barrel. Okay. There we go. Morgan says, Morgan, are you new? Where you watching from? And you're not a member, so you must be new. Definitely one of the best of Bristol's best defenders. And Lupin says market value for Vyner is 2.7 and 2.8 M's. He's extremely good. And Andrew White says, I don't know about that. Shape is only 1 year, has 1 year, if I'm not mistaken, and we still pay 6.5. Different values. Yeah, different value though, right, Andrew? I hear what you're saying though. You're saying, you know what I'm saying though. You want someone with a year and a half left on their contract rather than 2 or 3, which might be the problem with the Jordan James thing. Somebody please confirm, did Jordan James go to Leicester City? If he did, now he's our enemy. You're correct about that. Someone said it in the chat here. David Marriott says beat Vyner, Cody, and Doyle across the back. Okay. Brunt did look good coming off the bench yesterday. And Max could do the same. Max was, I thought not banned with the match yesterday. C. Barton, $5 super chat, bringing it in. 3 M's is peanuts in the Premier League by now. That's true when we're there. Okay. Thank you very much for confirming that. Just from N13. And Shape is 1 year with an additional year option. Okay. Morgan had the option of his contract. Sorry, Coventry had the option of his contract. It's basically 2 years, just like Brad had. Okay. Carol says I have zero problem paying £6.5 million for Ben Sheaf. They'll prove to be one of the best in the window. Awesome. Okay. All right. Moving on. So Zak Vyner in. Thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Okay. Let's do it. I'm bringing him in. So we want Zach. I think we need a defender. So get him in. If that's the guy, that's the guy. All right. We'll see. Another one that creeped up today. I don't know much about this either. Kenny McLean, Norwich City, 33 years old. He's played twice for Norwich City already. Plays in the middle of the park there. This also creeped in today. 33 years old. How much? 4 M's? I don't think so. I think this is just a small rumor about him. I think there's a small rumor about Kenny McLean. I think they're probably trying to use us to get this over the line. So that's the other one. Silly season is here. There we go. Silly season is here. Solid player. Shafe is better, says Morgan. Steve Bartlett says 3 thumbs up. I only have 2 thumbs. They have opposable thumbs. I was gonna try to do the meet the Fockers, but I forgot the line. 33 years old is my main issue with this one. Yeah, I don't see this one going down. This kind of creeped up. Norwich. Also, I think we'd be doing Norwich a favor at this point. A 33-year-old, we can do better. We can do better. Josh Raker. We don't know. We're going to talk about him in a second here. We don't know about that. I thought that deal was done. I heard that deal was done for the Jordan James one. But I guess I was, listen, the amount of shit that flies around, things that I get sent over. I believe like 2 people at this moment. One of them's like my wife. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. McLean is from Timu. Yeah, if you're gonna bring another McLean in, actually it's McLean. He better be ready for the fight. I'm just saying. McLean is a floor raiser, and that's that. But would improve the squad regardless. Bids are less for him. And Marcus says, I'm cool with any new players coming in just as long as they can help us get 3 points. That's true. Let's shoot for Josh Sargent. Y'all like Josh Sargent? I don't know. How much money has Wrexham used? How much money has Wrexham used this window? Crazy. I love it. We have money to spend, Andrew. Andrew, if you don't spend the money, it's going to sit in someone's pocket and get old and spend it now. We're making money. We have money coming in. Do it. Just do it. Gone down to the wire, dealing with agents, club fees. Yes. All right, moving on. Sorry. So Kenny McLean, not for me. Okay. Here's the one that's kind of pissing everyone off at this point. Apparently, this is a done deal, but his agent's being a prick. That's what we're hearing, and I use those words very, very lightly, but I don't. Andrew Irving, apparently, we have great terms to, but his agent is trying to squeeze out the last bit of whatever the fuck. This would be a great signing for us. I think this one will get over the line. Also, I think they're dragging it out, whatever they're trying to agree on. But coming from West, he was on the bench yesterday for West Ham as well. But keep an eye on this one. For 4Ms, he's not going to play at West Ham ever. Ever. They just brought in the guy from Southampton, Fernandez, who was a fucking stud. So he ain't getting on. Oh, today. Sorry, he was on the bench today. I apologize. And they did beat Forest. So today, he's not getting on the pitch ever for them. This is apparently the snag is his agent. Shocker there. Everyone's a shocker with an agent there. He did play. He came on and said, okay, I was working out. There you go. But I know he's on the bench. I knew that much just for men 13. Played minutes today for Wrexham. So he played 15 minutes today for Wrexham, but he's not going to play. He's not going to start. Come on. It's not happening. Not going to happen. Carroll goes 6 to midnight for him. He does. Andy doesn't seem to like us. F them. Well, we'll see. We'll see. But I thought this one was done. I thought the JJ one was done. I thought this one was done too. Bad agent, failed the D-head test, possibly. And Sargent, we're not. I don't like Sargent. Irving and Sheaf don't play the same position. Sheaf is probably the okay. All right, so Andrew Irving is still on the cards. That's one we're looking at too. I guess it's the agents that's a hold up there, but we'll see. But it's too much money. All right, that's the other one. Last one is the Jordan James one. This is the one I also thought was over the line. Again, whatever issue is happening there, he's still at Rennes, but we'll see. $8 million. I think this is the guy I really want as well. So all the cards will be shown tomorrow. All the cards will be shown tomorrow. So just keep an eye on things. This is one I really want. Looking at the Ben Sheaf one and the Zak Vyner, if y'all like him, I like that. That's the 3 we get in, fine. Andrew Irving, like it. I would love. Let me just roll this back here real quick. Here's what I would love. Defender, if it's Zak Vyner, do it. Get it done. Jordan James, get it done. Andrew Irving, get it done. And Ben Sheaf, get it done. If we get 4 signings in the next 24 hours. Yeah. Yeah. That means we're probably going to have more go out, too. I'm surprised Mendy hasn't gone yet. We'll get a midfielder out for sure. And that should do it. And I don't know if we're going to register. I don't know if we're going to register J-Rod. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. Enough with the pronunciations. I'm going to F it up every single time on purpose now. But if we get 4 in, if we get Vyner, Jordan, Andrew, and Sheaf in, that is a window of 13 in, I think, or 14 in. Yeah. That's awesome. Hey, never, better late than never, by the way. And Big E says things are looking good. If we get Irving and JJ, then Lee is gone. Carol, that's a big shout. You really think that's... You think Lee will leave? He's not playing him in the games. He's not playing him in the games. You're right. If we get 3 midfielders and a defender in, Lee will go. And Habs, I think we're getting minimum 3, maybe 4. I think that's where we're at. Was Evans stay? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe Evans at least stay. I don't know. We'll see. Just trying to help you situation. You're good. No, Nikki, dear, we're good. We're all good. If Lee leaves, Rousey is going to go to managed care. It's true. And Reef SoCal's just waking up at 11:02. She had a lie-in today. And I agree. I'm not sure if Lee is championship level. I kind of agree with that. Andrew White says Lee and Evans are gone. 4 more would be absolutely wild. I think we're getting 4. I think we're going to get 3 midfielders and a defender. Don't have that information yet. We're going to wait and see. Probably not. We don't register them, I would say. But anyways, Evans, no Evans, Lee, and O'Connor may be gone, especially with 3 or 4 in. Parky doesn't think Lee or Harry at the level. Well, Harry should not have been put in that game yesterday. It was a really, it was a really aggressive match yesterday in regards to physicality. I'm not saying he's not ready for that, but if you have to protect your player, your young player, he was protecting everyone else. So good on him. So good on him not to do that. But anyways, all right, I'll get everyone out here. Let's see if anything breaks. We'll be here live on the Local Pundit. We have 2 shows that are today. We have Ring and Rant and Champ Chat as well today too. And then tomorrow we'll have a full day of transfer stuff, deadline day stuff. So get ready for all of that. Get ready for all. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Aaron's planning something big for everybody too. If anything breaks in the middle of the night, Patty's gonna be up and doing it. He's gonna wake up, ready to rock and roll. So check that out. But we do have 2 shows today: Ring and Rant, Champ Chat, and breaking news. I'll be here to break anything that comes on. Sign a player, boom, I'm in. So smash that like button on your bottom right-hand corner. Subscribe. Get the bells on. Get the bells on. And hang on to your butts. Hang on to your butts. See, Lord. Yes. On that bombshell. See y'all soon.